Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
you
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple you're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Wrap that shit up. It's done. You saw this tonight. You know you can't beat him on the stage. This shit is unfucking believable. I've never seen anything like it. It is a disaster of the highest fucking degree.
Many of you have expressed deep anger and disappointment. Many of you are upset that someone who attempted to destroy our democracy was invited to sit on a stage in front of a crowd of Republican voters to answer questions and predictably continued to spew lie after lie after lie.
And once again, it was lie after lie after lie, so much so the moderator couldn't keep up. And all of a sudden, we're right back to 2016, where the media and society is normalizing this.
Oh, wow. Did CNN really step in it big time? Trump just totally mopped the floor with their host, Kaitlan Collins, probably ending her career. Let me explain. CNN apparently thought it would be a good idea for them and Democrats to give Donald Trump a town hall, probably thinking it would be easy ratings and a chance to make him look like a fool, considering all the legal issues he's been going through recently. But Trump just pulled an Uno reverse card live on air, totally steamrolling every attempt to make him look bad and probably sealing the deal on the nomination. Like that wasn't already a given or something. What Republican is gonna wanna go on stage against Trump after a showing like that? In this first clip, Kaitlan Collins is addressing the mishandling of classified document situation around Trump's leaving of office. And Kaitlan gets a little too pushy with her questions to the point you would think this was a debate.
When it comes to your documents, did you ever show those classified documents to anyone?
Not really. I would have the right to. By the way, they were declassified
What do you mean, not
after.
really?
Not that I can think of. Let me just tell you, I have the absolute right to do whatever I want with them. I have the right. I was negotiating with NARA. Do you know what NARA is?
The National Archives.
Extremely left group of
them.
people. Extremely left. And I was negotiating with
They're
them.
not
All of a
left,
sudden,
they're
they
bipartisan.
raided my house. They didn't raid the house of Joe Biden. They didn't raid Obama.
But Joe Biden didn't ignore a subpoena to get those documents back like
Joe
you
Biden
did. And
took
so that's the question.
1,850 boxes.
But that's the question that investigators have, I think, is why you held on to those documents when you knew the federal government was seeking them and then had given you a subpoena to return them.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
you
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple you're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
He very well could be reelected president of the United States. That we should not just assume that there's no way we would do this again as a country, right?
Talk about getting absolutely steamrolled. You don't even have to be a part of the right to think so. #CancelCNN was trending the other night because Democrats were upset about Trump's performance and the fact that CNN even gave him the platform in the first place. Just look at some of this. This was a Hindenburg disaster of TV news. CNN gave Trump 70 minutes of primetime and all of its credibility to Trump, a madman. Like, these people are furious. They're calling for CNN CEO to step down.
CNN must fire its CEO Chris Licht for an abomination unprecedented in American television history last night. Its new owners must sell the network whose brand they irreparably destroyed last night. E. Jean Carroll needs to sue Trump again for the new defamatory comments he made about her last night. And moderator Kaitlan Collins needs to sue her agent for ending her career last night.
It was lie after lie after lie, so much so the moderator couldn't keep up. And all of a sudden, we're right back to 2016, where the media and society is normalizing this. It's not normal. This guy is so dangerous to American democracy and American society. So please, get loud, use your voices, and vote, because we cannot go down this road again. We cannot.
God, this guy is a sad excuse of his former self. And his former self was pretty sad. Dude has devolved into just having these insane rants on Twitter, just desperately trying to cling on to any sort of relevance. I really need to do a deeper dive into this guy at some point because he is a goldmine of content. Anyway, one thing I really agree on with him is this last bit. Cause yeah, her manager really did set her up for failure on this one. Now she's gonna be forever known as that girl Trump steamrolled. Now, I think it's time to talk about his comments on DeSantis.
What would you do as president to protect us from government interference?
Well, I'm the one that really wants to protect you. All of these fake investigations of me are about election interference. They think because I'm leading Biden by 11 points, 7 points, 9 points, I'm leading DeSanctimonious by a lot. By 40 points or 45 points. I think he ought to just relax and take it easy and think about the future, because right now his future is not looking so good. I will tell you this, we are really putting it to Biden, but he's putting it to himself because the economy stinks, inflation is horrible, and the border is a disaster. And by the way he got out of Afghanistan was the single most embarrassing moment in the history of our country.
Look, it doesn't matter how you feel about DeSantis. Trump is just right. And if you're mad about me or him saying that, you might just be lying to yourself. Even the co-founder of the Lincoln Project can see the writing is on the wall for this one.
This insanity should be pulled off the fucking air. Chris Licht, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is astoundingly bad for the brand of CNN. It's astoundingly bad for the country. And it's astoundingly bad, honestly, folks, for every other Republican candidate in the primaries. Wrap that shit up. It's done. You saw this tonight. You know you can't beat him on the stage. This shit is unfucking believable. I've never seen anything like it. It is a disaster of the highest fucking degree.
If you didn't know, the Lincoln Project is essentially Trump's opposition. Here is the bio rundown from Google. The Lincoln Project is an American political action committee formed in late 2019 by former and current moderate Republicans. During the 2020 presidential election, it aimed to prevent re-election of Donald Trump and defeat Republican U.S. senators running for re-election who had supported Trump. So yeah, needless to say, they aren't necessarily a fan of his. And even their founder is essentially throwing up their hands in defeat. So, what are your guys' thoughts on this CNN town hall? What are your guys' thoughts on the DeSantis call-out? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're looking to watch another video, check out this video on how the co-founder of Black Lives Matter, Patrisse Cullors, scammed the movement for millions of dollars. Or you could just watch that other video too.
They apparently had allocated for this town hall 90 minutes, but it went less than 70 minutes. Isn't that odd? I mean, usually you want to go over because it's so compelling.
Oh my
but
God.
what does that tell you about how this went from their perspective?